Buzz Lightyear has just been released and he is too broken. I am going to explain to you everything about him, from what form he is best at, to what maps you want to play what form on. I am really going to explain everything to you, so have fun watching and let's go. I'll start with his first form, and that is Saber Mode. In this form, you are basically a tank. You do damage via close range. What makes him especially good is his super and main attack. You do a lot of damage and you can easily make kills and get away. I recommend you to play this mode on close range maps with few bushes. Examples are Stormy Plains and Skull Creek. You also get more health than in the other forms. So all in all, this is a good form that you can use to push. Just a quick disclaimer, there is no best form. It just depends on what you are good at on which map. What I do know is that this character is really broken. Buzz Lightyear is a fun and powerful brawler to play in solo showdown, but to do well, you need to use his abilities wisely. Buzz has 3 different attack modes: laser, saber, and wing. Each mode is good for different situations, so learning when to use them is important. At the start of the match, your first goal is to grab as many power cubes as you can. Power cubes make Buzz stronger, and that helps a lot in fights later. If you're in an open map with not many walls, the laser mode is a great choice. The laser can hit enemies from far away and does extra damage over time because it burns them. Use this to keep enemies away while collecting cubes, or to slowly hurt them so they have to run away. If you're on a map with lots of walls and tight spaces, Saber mode is better. The Saber does big damage up close so you can surprise enemies around corners. The Saber super lets Buzz jump forward and hit enemies, which can help you finish them off or scare them away. The Wing mode is a mix of both. It works well when you're not sure what's coming. The Wing attack fires 2 lasers, which are strong up close, and the Wing super makes Buzz fly into the air and drop bombs as he moves. This can hurt enemies and give you a chance to escape or move to a safer spot. Buzz also has a special gadget called Turbo Boosters. It makes him run really fast for a short time. Use this to grab power cubes faster than other players, escape danger, or chase enemies who are running away. Buzz's hypercharge, called Bravado, makes him stronger and faster for a while. Save this for when you're in a big fight or when there are only a few players left and you need an extra boost to win. At the start of the game, try not to fight too much. Focus on collecting power cubes and staying safe. Buzz is really good at surprising enemies, so wait for the right moment to attack. Don't run straight into fights unless you know you can win. If you see long-range brawlers like Piper or Brock, hide behind walls to avoid their attacks. When the map gets smaller and there's less space to hide, use Saber mode to fight up close or Wing mode to move around quickly and drop bombs. When there are only a few players left, think carefully about your moves. If you're strong with lots of power cubes, use Saber mode to attack other players and finish the game. If you're not as strong, stay out of fights and use the Wing super to move to safer areas or trick enemies into fighting each other. The most important thing with Buzz Lightyear is to stay flexible and watch what other players are doing. Use his different attacks and supers to handle whatever comes your way. With practice, you'll learn how to use Buzz to win more matches and have a lot of fun in Solo Showdown. Now, I'm going to give you some general tips to push in Solo Showdown. In Solo Showdown, your main goal is to be the last player standing. Start the game by focusing on collecting power cubes from boxes, as these increase your health and damage. Be careful not to overcommit early on. Avoid fights unless you're confident you can win without taking much damage. The early game is more about surviving and building up your strength than rushing into battles. Always pay attention to your surroundings, especially in bushes, as other players might be hiding and waiting to ambush you. Shooting into bushes before walking into them can save you from getting surprised. Use the map to your advantage. Walls and obstacles can protect you from long-range attacks, while open areas are better for avoiding close-range brawlers. Learn the map layout to know where the best hiding spots and escape routes are. If you see 2 other players fighting, wait for one to weaken the other, then move in to finish them off. This strategy, called third partying, can give you easy kills without much risk. Always stay in motion even when you're not fighting. Moving makes it harder for enemies to hit you and helps you scout for potential threats. As the match progresses and the poison cloud shrinks, try to stay near the center of the safe zone. Being in the middle gives you more control and forces other players to come to you. However, don't rush into the center too early, as this can make you an easy target. Keep your super ready for key moments. Whether it's for escaping danger, surprising an opponent, or securing a kill, using your super at the right time can change the outcome of a match. Your gadget is also important, so use it wisely to gain an advantage or save yourself from tricky situations. Patience is crucial, especially in the late game. Let other players weaken each other while you stay safe and prepare for the final fights. If you're cornered or outnumbered, stay calm and try to deal as much damage as possible before going down. You might still take out an enemy or weaken them for someone else. Avoid chasing low health enemies too aggressively, as this can lead you into traps or bad positions. Instead, focus on maintaining a strong position and playing smart. Adapt to the situation based on your brawler and the remaining opponents. If you're strong with plenty of power cubes, play more aggressively. If you're weaker, focus on staying alive and looking for opportunities to turn the tables. After each match, think about what you did well and what could be improved. Over time, you'll learn from your experiences and get better at surviving and winning in solo showdown.